We're back with Ryan Dodson, certified public accountant with Stanaland Dodson and Associates. Laura Hernandez from Liberty Tax Services. All right, Laura, this person says, am I good as long as I mail my taxes by Monday?
Well, you are. I would just recommend to track it. That way, in case anything happens, you have proof that you filed by April 15th.
Gotcha. Okay. Ryan, this person says, what if you have several years of not filing?
You have several years worth of not filing. Look, if in one of those years that you are due a refund, you have 3 years to claim that refund. So that would be anyone from 2020, which that return would of course be in 2021, which this is the last year to file it. So my goodness, you better get that tax return in. And if for any reason you owe taxes, there's never a limit. It's always due, 3 years or not.
Oh, good to know. Okay. All right, Laura, this person says, what do I do if North Carolina state taxes owe me a refund for the last 2 years?
I would contact North Carolina Department of Revenue and see what is going on. They would verify your identity first before they disclose any information, but they would be the best ones to reach out and see what happened to that refund.
Okay. Ryan, this person says, my husband and I do our own taxes. If the IRS decides to audit us, when does it usually happen?
Well, if it is automated, it normally will occur during the summer, late summer into next year. When I say automated, that means that they received paperwork for something you did not put on your tax return. Say you missed a W-2 or missed a 1099 or something like that. If it's a little bit more involved of an audit, typically you'll see those in years 2 or 3 before the statute of limitations expire.
Okay. Laura, this person says, my wife and I are retired and our income with Social Security is less than $23,000. Do we still have to file or are there other benefits?
If that's the only income they have, they are not required to file. If there's additional items that they might have, then we might have to look into exactly what all do they have and if it's taxable.
Okay. And to follow up, I'm 77 and I get checks from VA disability and Social Security. Do I have to file income taxes?
Again, if that's all he's receiving, then he is not required to file.
Okay. All right. It says, my dad died in 2019. I was the executor of his will. I have filled out every form the IRS asked for and had his taxes done by a CPA, and I have yet to get the refund. It's been over 5 years. Ryan, what do you do about that?
Oh, wow. That's definitely contacting the IRS type of situation. So you want to contact them, of course, have the paperwork showing that you're executor and so forth, so you can get a hold of it. If for any reason you're having difficulty going through their 800 number, so forth, there is a tax office in Greensboro, and there's also a taxpayer advocate in Greensboro that you could contact, and maybe face-to-face could be a little bit better.
Okay. Laura, this person says, I filed my state taxes way back during the first week of February and I haven't heard anything. How long do I wait or where do I go to find out?
Well, North Carolina started releasing some of their refunds about the 18th of March or so. You could also check their site, the North Carolina Department of Revenue site, and you key in your social, the expected amount, and you should get a status of, it shows about 7 steps and it should let you know what status it is in.
Okay. Ryan, this person says they want to gift money so they can give it to someone for a down payment on the house. Who actually pays the taxes next year on that gift money, and how much gift money can you give without them paying taxes?
So the limit on giving taxes is about $15,000 that you can give per person on your tax return. So that means if it's a spouse, 14 to one, 14 to another, or so forth. If you do exceed those amounts this year, you will need to file a gift tax return. And a lot of ways to go through that, but the person who typically gives the gift is the one who pays the taxes.
Okay, the person who gives the gift is the one who pays the taxes. All right. Laura, this person says, if you worked in 3 different states with different companies, how do you file your taxes?
Well, first of all, we have to file federal, but you'd also file the 3 different state returns. At the end of the day, you'd be filing 4 tax returns.
Okay. Ryan, this person says, me and my child's father share custody over our son. Who gets to file him on our taxes?
Well, if both of you live together the entire year and you share custody, you get to choose. That's option number one. If for some reason you can't choose or there's a disagreement, then of course the IRS has 5 lovely rules to help determine who gets to claim the child.
Okay. I'm over 70 and I work part-time. Social Security is taken out. Do I get that back or does that increase something like taxes?
Well, I mean, as long as you're still working, you're still paying in the Social Security system, and that does factor into the Social Security you receive at the end of the day.
Okay, gotcha. All right. 30 seconds. Okay, so we're done because we got like 1,001 questions, but we hope that we have answered probably your question or something close to it. We thank you for your time and your expertise. Hey, go back and watch this interview again. It's going to be posted in the 2 Wants to Know section. Chances are there is a question that was asked that will also answer yours.